Happy Friday, everyone. It's April 24th, 2009. This is the Morning Swim Show brought to you by Tier, always in front. I'm Peter Busch. Here's the rundown for today. Big news from the French Swimming Nationals. We'll break that down for you. Then we'll talk to the head of the USA Swimming Foundation, which just received a big check in the mail. So what happens to that money? Then we'll turn our attention to diving with two separate interviews, one of those with Jonathan Wilcox, who can pull off a dive that few others in the world can say the same about. If you have any questions for any of our guests today, you can send them via instant messaging to the username Morning Swim Show on either Yahoo or AOL. So log in right now, submit your questions. Operators, or Jeff Cummings at least, is standing by. But first, let's take it to France in the finals of the men's 100 free at the French Nationals. About 2 hours ago, Fred Bousquet pulled a major upset, winning the event just a day after his countryman, Alain Bernard, broke the world record. Bousquet swam a 47.15 in the final, easily beating Bernard, who was second at 47.51. This is a lifetime best swim for Bousquet, and it's now the third fastest swim in history behind Bernard's 46.94 from yesterday and Eamon Sullivan's 47.05 from last year. Bousquet was 2/100ths of a second under world record pace at the 50, but trailed off just a little bit on the back half. And speaking of Bernard's world record, there's a report from swimnews.com that the suit he wore had not been approved by FINA before the race, and therefore the world record is in danger of being rejected. Here's some footage of the end of the race from yesterday. You can see as soon as Bernard finishes, he's in the middle, by the way, the one way ahead of the red line. He gets up on the lane line to strut his stuff, and he's wearing an arena suit, specifically a new brand called the X-Glide. When Bernard dove in the pool yesterday, it was the first time that the suit had been worn in competition. We're not sure if Bernard wore the X-Glide in today's final. And as is the case with all world records, the swim has to be ratified by FINA to become official. In recent history, a world record's never been denied by FINA, but one of the new FINA requirements for a world record to be legal is that the suit must be approved before the swim. So the final decision on whether or not this record's going to stand or not will be made in the upcoming days. And of course, we'll have the news on swimmingworld.com. A few foreigners are also leading the way at the French Nationals. Today, Camelia Potek from Romania won the 400 free in 4:03.50. Potek also won the 800 earlier this week. And in the semifinals of the men's 100 fly, Spain's Rafael Munoz proved that his 50.58 from last month was no fluke. He swam a 50.85 about an hour ago in the semis. The rest of the events at the French Nationals are finishing up right now. We'll have a full roundup of the day swimming at swimmingworldmagazine.com. Back here in the States, Arizona diver Craig Sheedy was awarded an NCAA Walter Byers postgrad scholarship. Sheedy will use the $24,000 award to study pediatrics at Vanderbilt University. The other scholarship was awarded to USC soccer player Amy Massey. Congratulations to both of them. And that's it for the news today. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll find out what the USA Swimming Foundation is going to do with the $5 million donation they just received.